Okay. Let's see how many frames I can drop today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Drop some frames today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's also see if Twitch will destroy my channel. Probably so. Can't keep up. Okay. Now, I'm just going to play this game. If anyone shows up, they show up. Because I'm a good boy, I'm told by my mother. And no one else. Okay. For posterity, I got rid of all the all but two. I got rid of all the videos on my Twitch except for a couple of those. What are you doing smaller than normal? That's a weird outline. Eh, whatever. Oh, the one image. Okay, because I rescaled everything. That's what it was. There we go. That's better. Doesn't matter. That's what I'm going to be using anyways. But I got rid of all the videos on my channel. Just in case. At first I was like, I'm not going to bother because I really don't care. And I kind of don't. But I then thought, if I don't care, then why not just go ahead and do that? So I went ahead and did that. And that's the end of that story. No, not you. But for now, today, I'm just going to be screwing off. So I'm not going to concentrate too much on trying to be entertaining. I mainly just want to see if my stream will actually hold together. Because you never know. You never know with me. Yes, sir, you most certainly do not. Definitely not going to be doing any cyberpunking tonight. I feel like everyone in the universe is doing it. Plus, I don't feel like having my computer melt into a slag heap today. The Switch doesn't fall apart too badly with this game. Now, when I say too badly, that does, of course, imply that it does fall apart. Which most certainly does. Wait. Anti-ice and lightning trap. I need to check and see if there are any Koroks in this mission. Anti-ice... No. Anti-ice training 2 has one. Koroks in this game are sort of annoying. Alright. Thank you. I have no idea what that means, but alright, thank you. 2020 pajamas? Oh, that sounds terrible. I wouldn't want to sleep in those, right? Okay. I'll have to remind myself how to play this. I've been playing this a bit. Was that stasis? Yes, okay. Quiet down, phone. Hey, we'll do that. I don't have... I know eventually you unlock the ability to restore your own health with Master Sword, but I do not have that yet. I actually just got to, there are sort of spoilers in this stream. I'll go ahead and tell you. If you somehow don't know what's going on in this game. I've gotten to the point where I unlocked characters that should not be here. I'll say it that way. So if anyone wants to dip for whatever reason. Because of that. Damn it. Missed it. Then I completely understand. Do I have any? Yeah, I do. Okay. No, she's already on top of one. Alright, good. Alright, now stasis. Little infinite combo trick. Technically infinite combo. In practice, not so much. Holiday emotes? Cool. Alright, order link up. Everyone else go over there. Oh yeah, I forgot need to resize this. Oh, donation, 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 donation. There you are. That needs to be a little bit bigger from what I can tell. Okay, that should be okay. I recently upscaled everything on OBS. So some things are not sized the way that they should be. And it looks like the internet is sort of holding together. I'm not dropping 50% of all my frames like I was. So. Ugh. Okay, better actually check and see what's going on. Enlarge my stream chat. It's been a while since I've done this. Since I've been so preoccupied doing other things. Thanks, Zanuck. Hold on, let me go up and start reading everything. Critical Link, thanks to you for resubscribing. I appreciate it, buddy. Bad Pest, thank you for that name. I appreciate that I appreciate your Bad Pest name. And thank you for subscribing. The Zanuck, same goes for you, buddy. Subscribe for 9 months, just in time. Just in time for the child. Let's see. Isaac Goblin, Moblin. Yeah, I'll talk more about the actual gameplay once I get into it and want people to be able to trickle in. I'm doing a nothing mission at the moment, so not too much is going on. Yoink! And thank you for gifting a big throng of subs upon people. I also appreciate that as well. Thanks, Zanuck. Ah. Scarnhue. Is that how you say your name? Scarnahue? But yes, thank you, buddy. So close to 5 years. Jesus Christ. I really appreciate you guys, especially with my Twitch. That you just sit on the sub for this long, especially since I don't use my Twitch that much. Which, given how I work, is understandable in my case, so I'm not going to beat myself up too much about it. And some people do use my Twitch subs as a way to, you know, help me out without going through the Patreon stuff, which I also wouldn't blame anyone about. So, you know, just good on you. I really appreciate it. Everything you guys do for me. It keeps me going. Yes. Thanks, Z-Man. The Phantom Pain video seemed to be received pretty well. It hasn't really gotten many views, but that goes for most of the videos that I've made that I would consider to be really good. Like, all my best videos are ones that get up to like a max of 200,000, and they kind of just sit there. Which is fine. Usually it's the best stuff that is the most underappreciated. Yeah, a little bit hitching. That's fine. I mean, given it's me streaming, it's to be expected. Alright. Let's switch it. Whoops. I'm never any good at doing the dodge thing, whatever that's actually called. The flurry attacks. I suck at those. Steel yourself. I am ready. This game has fallen apart a few times. There was one time I remember in particular whenever I was doing something, bombarding a huge area in slow motion, and the game started choking on frames. It was amazing. Exploding Cats, thank you for subscribing. Unfortunately, today, I live on a farm, so this is not really that surprising. Today, whenever I was backing out, I accidentally ran over one of the cats. So it's gone. I'll have to fix that in the morning. Which, again, this is a farm, so stuff like that happens a lot. And those cats know not to climb up under my vehicle. But they will do what they will do. Anytime I leave the house, I always start up my car. Goodness, can't see anything. I always start up my car and rev my engine, and I'll sort of back up a little bit. Just to make sure that any cats that have decided to climb inside that warm interior of the undercarriage of the car, can tell it's not supposed to be there, but sometimes they just stay there for whatever reason. Although this is the first one I've ever actually run over, unfortunately. Yeah, it sucks, but you know, farm life, you get over it. Too bad, it's one of the really fuzzy ones, too. Whoops. I didn't mean to get hit in the face. That's what I get. Thanks, Garden Hills. Appreciate you showing up. You have to develop a hardened heart, I guess I'd say, if you're going to live on a farm. Yeah, it was pretty sudden, so it's not like it suffered or anything. That's good, at least. Thanks for the level 2 hype train. I still don't understand the hype train thing. I assume it's good. It's probably good. Yeah, Paige gets to come into a horrible story that she didn't know happened. I didn't realize what had happened until I actually got back from town. Okay. Link, do you need to go anywhere? Doesn't look like it. I'll just let him just hang out. No, Linus. Whoops. There we go. So far, I would say I enjoy this way more than Hyrule Warriors, because Hyrule Warriors was a bit more... It was a bit more obsessed with trying to make you do things. Like, Hyrule Warriors was really preoccupied with trying to control what you were doing and when. This one's a bit more freeform. In a way, it's almost too lax compared to the Hyrule Warriors. You can also unlock that neat Hyrule Warriors outfit, where Link has the blue scarf. It's really nice. Of course, I don't have it yet. Oh. I'll mention that once I get to the main map. Oh, come on. I'll mention that when I get to the main map again. Damn it, I don't have it. Let's see. Can't see, can't see, can't see. Shit. Alright, what's he pulling out? What is that? Cryo. Damn it. He goes through the... I don't really care for the cryo ones, because it's so hard to respond to them. Come on, move, move, move. Damn it. Yeah, I was gonna get hit by one of those. It's too close to the wall. I couldn't actually see what that was, but I'll just assume that it's stasis and be wrong. Nope, it was not stasis. This guy's much faster than most of the Lionels. It's pretty neat that they have elemental versions of them, which they did not in the original game. Maybe it's an Akoma. It is not an Akoma. Believe me. This game is good, yeah. The next thing I'm going to go into is actually going to be a story mission. As you can tell, the goal of most of the fights is to whittle away this. I guess I call it the stamina bar. I can't remember what it's actually called. Actually, Link, you're still up there! I should have called him down here. Once you do that, then you can actually do some real damage to them. Impa is borderline overpowered. She has some limitations, but not too many. Ah, didn't get it. I know you're sad about the cat, Paige. It's fine, though. We have lots of them, believe me. And they all live the same way. Very fat and very happy with themselves. And getting into places that they should not be. Come on, big man. Maybe I can get at it without stasising him. Ah, shit. I don't like that cryo. He does it too quickly. I never quite get that. There we go. It should get rid of him, though. Oh, is he stuck in the wall? That poor creature. I'll get him out. That was stupid. Alright. You never really make too much money. At the beginning of the game, you certainly don't. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. There we go, cool. Yeah, a lot of the characters are neat, but not necessarily strong. Except for the Great Fairies. Great Fairies are kind of just bad. Yeah, the cat kind of did commit suicide. Normally I have no, what do you want to call it? I have no sympathy for this one because it was a fully grown adult cat that knew better. It's the kittens that are ones that are the ones that I'm always concerned about because the mother will lead them into the car and then they'll have no idea what's going on. Yes, I ate the cat. Because I'm a horrible, wicked man. Okay. There was something I was going to mention on the map. But I can't remember what it was now. Oh, right. These. At some point in the game, you start getting these little stars. And basically, if you complete the entire area, then you'll get whatever is in there. In this case, it's the Thunder Helm. I think the one I actually want... Here it is. The one that I actually want is this one, which would be the main Hyrule field or something area. The central Hyrule area. And that's where you get your fancy duds from. But unfortunately, you may as well... Like, you have no control over this. You can't just go around collecting missions as you please to fill this out. This is something that is time-locked to the story missions. So effectively, these little stars may as well just say, beat the game. Just beat the game and you'll get all this stuff, right? Yeah, I didn't want to go on cam today, and I didn't want to do VTube or anything, because I just wanted to see if things worked. Which right now I'm dropping 4.2% of all my frames, which for me is fine. So, yeah, this may as well just be a beat the game button. Because I feel like once you get to that point, you get to endgame, like all of them are like this. Then sure, you'll get that stuff, but you might consider the game to have been beaten at that point and give up. Which is unfortunate. It'd be nice if this worked a little bit differently. Not a big deal, though. What's that? Money for the other cats. Thank you. We do need some money for cat food, though. Because they go through quite a bit of it. I always go to town and get one of those giant outdoor food cat bags for all the kitties outside. Normally, instead of being run over, actually, most of them usually just kind of go missing. Such is the nature of being a farm cat. It is unfortunate, but that is how it goes for those sweet little creatures. I give them all the love and attention that they can possibly take, though, in the meantime. But when it's time for them to be stupid, it is time for all of us to be stupid. Okay. Now. Whenever I'm going to do an art gripe. And I'm going to do an art gripe specifically of Pora from this game, in this design. Because I like Pora. In the process of that, I'm probably going to talk about the game itself, and one of the main things I'll probably be talking about is going to be this. And it's the weapon system. And if you remember in Breath of the Wild, you had a severe problem with game inventory. And you have the exact same problem in this game. I've expanded my inventory a little bit, but not too much. There's a limit to how much you can expand it. Oh, I need to get rid of these. I need to get rid of these seals. Oh, this is going to take a while to explain. This is the Master Sword. You get it kind of early, actually. Welcome, KYH9. Kentucky H9. Nah, I don't want to put words in your mouth. No one wants to be from Kentucky, and I'm from Kentucky. Let's see. This Master Sword, this fusion system is a way for you to take all the generic weapons that you're getting and to fuse them into another weapon. So this is this game's version of the durability system that I was talking about in a prior video. And they're solving it by allowing you to sort of do the thing that I was thinking about, except in the most convoluted way possible. So you select the weapon, and at level thresholds of, I think it's 5, 10, 20, and then 40, I think? You will gain new slots to put seals. And seals are like the battle EXP thing that I have in there right now. Those are seals. And you notice that some of these have nothing on them. Like there's a little circle there with a guy screaming into the void because he also has experienced life as it is. And then we have another version of it. And these are glowing because I have 3 of them kind of stacked together. And it has a plus next to it. And if you go over here, this is a different one, but it has 2 pluses. The best ones are the ones that have 2 pluses, but I've only just now started getting them. And this is very late into the game. So, whenever I say take this Master Sword and start fusing stuff into it, I'm gonna put these basic 1+ only weapons into it. Whoop, and they already started. Oh, it already wants to level up. This sucks. Okay, so you'll notice... Oh, that's good. Okay. Yes, okay, there we go. If I start with this one, you notice that the EXP bar gets up close to leveling itself up to level 20. And once it gets to level 20, it'll gain a new slot. And after it gains a new slot, the first thing that you fuse into it that has any seal on it, the Master Sword will gain that seal. Like this one, for example... Let's see. Yeah, this might damage 30 hearts. Since this is the first weapon that I use that has a seal, I don't think I have one that doesn't have one at all. So I can't demonstrate this. Well, no, I could use this for demonstration purposes. This is my Royal Halberd that I've been working on that doesn't have anything on it. You'll notice now, whatever I scroll to, that's what it wants to put on. Which makes leveling up weapons a big pain in the ass. Because you can't control whether or not the seal goes on there. So if you level up a weapon to level 5 or 10 or whatever it is, and it gains its first unlockable slot thing, then you'll start accidentally putting seals on it that you may not necessarily want. And some of them come with seals. They have the same problem. Like this Royal Halberd, for example, came with a rare seal that is reduced damage from lightning, but that's not very good. So, this is a bad system. This is a very bad system. So what I had to do with the Master Sword early on was I was finding weapons that did not have any seals on them at all, and I was having to fuse those into the Master Sword. So that it would gain a bunch of slots, but it didn't have anything on them. And that was the only way to do it. Alternatively, if you are very slowly getting seals that you actually want, Like everything in the game mainly really likes increased attack speed, for example. So if you, for example, got a double plus attack speed seal very early on, and you managed to get that onto your Master Sword, then you could then fuse whatever you wanted to into the Master Sword until the next seal unlocks. And it would not gain any new seals at all. But the moment that that new seal slot unlocks, then it will just take whatever the first thing that it can get is. This system is awful. Like, it's very bad. Fortunately, you can remove seals, but you only get this ability very, very late into the game. And, like, eventually I'm going to have to remove these single plus battle experience seals off my Master Sword. And the cost of it will go up depending on how many that you're removing. So if I wanted to remove all of them, it would cost 600 rupees, and I would need 40 of... This is dumb, but I will need 40 of a fruit, so 40 of these mighty bananas, since that's the one I have the most of. Then I would need 40 of something here, probably these silent shrooms. And this is from a lifetime of gathering these things, so I don't have many of them even now. Then I would need 40 of some sort of meat, in this case raw meat. I would need 40 of something from here, which is not a big deal. And then I would need 40 of probably bokoblins or Lizophilos. And then you would be able to remove them. And that doesn't give you those seals back, it just destroys them. So if you actually do have a useful seal on this and you want to remove it, then you can't keep it. It just goes away forever. This is an awful system, top to bottom. Absolutely terrible. So, too bad, but, you know, it could be worse, I guess. Also, this Octopolish thing, you notice I only have this in one character. Ever so often you'll get a rusted weapon, just like in Breath of the Wild. And using this system, you can turn this into usually a pretty good weapon, but not always. So it wants 5 stone materials of some sort, 5 of a 30 of a monster material, and then 100 of these trophies. But the quality of the item that you put into it does not matter. So actually this rusted weapon that I have is already known. Like, the game already knows what it is. You're not generating one, so don't make the mistake of accidentally, like, saying, well, I want 1 sapphire, 1 ruby, or... It doesn't matter, just use flint. Like, always use flint. It's a completely useless feature, really. I don't know why they did it this way, but that's what they chose to do. So in this case, use up some goblin fangs, why not? Yeah, okay. And then use up some of these trophies, because I've been using a lot of bokoblins. And that will give us something. I'm using a rusty broadsword as a base, and that will give me a devoted Kodachi. Now, whenever you get... and I still don't know everything about this, but whenever you get... And I think... let me check real fast. I think this is the best kind of weapon for her. Champion, character guide... character guide? No, chapter 3 weapons, yeah. No, chapter 2 weapons. Her weapons don't upgrade. Yes, okay, this is a devoted Kodachi. This is the best kind of weapon that she can get. Unfortunately... Unfortunately, whenever you get a new weapon, there is a range of base attack values that you can get whenever you get a weapon for the first time. So in this case, it starts at level 1 with a base attack value of 52, which is actually the maximum base attack value that anyone has found on a faithful Kodachi. Unfortunately, this is a devoted Kodachi, which has so far been credited with the highest base attack value anyone has ever found, being 74. So I'm actually 22 damage off of it being a maximum value weapon. But what I don't know is whether that matters or not. So it might actually mean that whenever I max out this weapon to its highest level, it'll be as good as it can be. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you for that, Betty. I made sure to keep around old Spyro gripes. I enjoyed that. If anyone wants to make more of those, I'll be open to interpreting them in some way. So this was a 52 value one. It could be better, although maybe when it maxes out, it'll be as good as it can be, and it just won't matter. Maybe the base attack value is just what it starts at, and it won't actually matter. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. So yeah, that system sucks. Also, you can at least train up other people. Like this Great Fairy that I never actually use. I could just level her up to 40. I think the higher your individual level, or maybe the higher your general level across all characters, I don't know, then the cheaper it actually gets. So there you go. I wanted to explain all that before we got started. Let's see, who'd I want? Zelda. Zelda, what are you doing here? You don't need to be here. You suck right now.
You have a lot to look forward to.
I'll bring in Jackass, whom everyone hates, and it looks like I cannot switch out Daruk, which is fine. He's not a great character, but he's okay. So this is a story mission. So if you want to bow out of story missions, now's your chance. Oh, RNG upon RNG. Fantastic. I don't look forward to having to explain this entire system whenever I do the art gripe. Because I'll have to sit here and try to remember it, and I'll have to explain it without visuals.
We don't stand a chance of defeating them. And what's more,
Our chances of rescue are slim to none. And it's likely the same for all of Hyrule. And yes, rule 1, the researcher's code is to never give up.
Let me know what the mixing on the audio is like, by the way. It should be okay. Except for this.
Chances are higher than
For some reason in cutscenes, their dialogue is always really low.
From the Western Waters. See that? What did I tell you?
There's Robbie, of course.
With the help of those who had traveled from beyond time, the fated party fought
Game's
with
a
all
little
of their
quiet.
strength to fend off the unending waves of guardians and monsters.
I'm not gonna raise it too high.
Despite their efforts,
That should be good enough.
remained embroiled in a
Although at the
grueling
moment this is also low for me. This is also post... The entire premise of this game is a little time-traveling robot goes back in time to try to make the outcome of the initial war a little bit better.
The soldiers stationed within Hyrule Castle fled, seeking refuge in the east, in the impenetrable walls of Oculus Citadel.
So I've actually already rescued
As
all the
guardians
Guardians. They got
swarmed the
trapped
perimeter,
inside of their
they held
respective
out hope
big
and
monster
waited for help to
robots.
arrive.
And I did that with the help of characters that got pulled back through time. So I actually have the future versions of all the other characters. So the future Birdman, the future, like Sidon, for example, future Fishman, future Goron, so on. What's the other one? Wait, what is the other one? Goron, Bird, Zora, I guess, well, you, obviously. Who's the other one that I got? Oh, right, Riju, of course. For some reason, I lump her in with being a human for some reason. So yeah, the game is kind of wacky.
Link and the others hurriedly
So we're
made their
changing
way to the
history right
Citadel.
now.
Meanwhile, having reclaimed Varuta, Mipha and Sidon faced the enemy directly, forging ahead to the tower.
It was a pretty cool little cutscene. I don't take too much stock in the whole timeline stuff in Zelda. Now, hopefully this is not so loud that it's actually overtaking me, you know?
Here we go.
It's nice to see all the characters alive and together, though. Really is a fan service game. Also, we're doing this now. There's not too much to the, there's not too much to this. It's mainly just sort of a screw off. You can die in these things, and you can fail time missions, but it's not a big deal. The Hero of Trains. I don't think many people remember that game. You can actually control all of the Divine Beasts. Personally, my favorite is the bird one. It's probably the most fun to play as. So yeah, you're kind of just slaughtering things. Even these poor guardians down here don't really stand much of a chance. Don't want to waste my special attack right now. I think a good place to use it will be once I turn the corner up there. It looks like it's trying to limp away. It's nice to play this because it's not too demanding, so you can sort of relax.
Right.
You can increase the difficulty, and boy howdy, does the game get more difficult. So if you're really hungering for such things, then you can do it. Oh, it's very dumb. This is incredibly stupid, what I'm doing right now. Which is absolutely fine, believe me. Hopefully I'm not dropping too many frames in the course of doing this. I'm sure it's already kind of hard to tell what exactly is going on. Actually, let me just go ahead and use my big old special beam attack. So every one of them actually gets this attack. Very useful, but takes a long time to charge up. What's that cursed thing in the corner? That's from a Spyro the Dragon stream I did. I think I was, I can't remember what the context of it was. I was looking up something, and then I found this picture of someone wearing it, which I thought was really funny. So I think I put it in my stream as a picture, and then someone in chat decided to Photoshop my face onto it. Which is pretty funny. Mipha is cute. She will lay a healthy batch of eggs. I mean, she's cute, right? Pretty cute. Cute stuff. Children's game, yeah? Yeah. Oh, you can do it through walls. I didn't even know that. Oh, shit. That's not fair to them at all. I noticed there's a single dot behind me, probably shooting me in the back. My least favorite of these is probably the camel, because for some reason it alone has a resource meter, and two of its attacks actually seem to use that resource meter. And they also seem to delight in... I know I have to go to that thing, but I just want to kill a few more things. And it also seems to, for whatever its reason, delight in making sure that all the maps that you use the Camelon, it's all the enemies are very spread out, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to clean them all up. Yeah, the frame rate doesn't actually look too bad on my end. Probably different for you, though.
But of course.
Okay, looks like we're gonna stop here. Get out on foot. Yeah. And it'll probably start us back up in that same valley. I haven't done this mission yet, so I don't know. Akala's going to be interesting. In the original Breath of the Wild, supposedly this was the last stand for Hyrule. Because the exact same events actually happen in this game. Zelda can't awaken her power. The Guardians get trapped inside of their respective Guardian Divine Beasts, and they get killed. And then after that, since Hyrule Castle has already fallen, then everyone in Akala are the last people that get wiped out. But of course, in this case, we have not reclaimed Hyrule Castle. It's still consumed, I think. And I think that the king is still fighting inside of it. But we have rescued the Divine Beasts, and we're assaulting Akala in order to try to free it. Although now I need to look up where the Koroks are. Oh yeah.
We shall cover the perimeter.
I was saying this last night.
As soon as we can.
But playing this game makes it really clear why they lost the war. Like even
Sister.
fighting the bosses, the boss versions of
We can
like
do
Windblight, Fireblight, Ganon, and all those.
Sidon, it's an honor to fight beside you.
Those are
I'm so
tough
proud
bosses.
of the Sora you've become. Remember that.
Aw.
I will.
You never had a voice before.
Now it's time to focus on the fight ahead. You're ready for this, right?
Of course, sister.
This is time travel Sidon from the future. There is actually also Kid Sidon who's still around, doing his own, kid stuff. Okay, first. Oh. Wait, I've already been here. Yeah, this is the same map as one I... Yeah, okay. It's just making me repeat it. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, first, let me... Korok locations. Relentless as a waterfall? Yes, chapter 6. There we go. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Koroks on this map, although I might already have them. I'm not sure if they overlap with the prior ones or not. I guess I'll just have to check. So the first one is... Let's see. First one is here. Link can go there. And Impa... go down here. You have a little bit of time to futz about. And it looks like the other ones are going to be... No, there's going to be one over here. I don't think I've actually gotten these. Okay. Alright, so once I get this one with Link, I should be okay. Otherwise, you'll just be wandering around all mission. What they really want you to do is clear the first mission, or clear the mission, and then go back to everything later and just try to figure out where everything is. Not for me. Wow, look at those load-ins. Look at that grass load-in. Yep, don't have these yet. Yeah. So they're still here. They'll never die. Okay. I'll take Link up ahead. The draw distance is pretty intense. Those Guardians are going to be a problem. Okay, are they there yet? No. Okay. Give us some time. Oh! Thanks, Giant Mammoth. That was cool of me. And if you didn't know, every single character actually gets the ability to use stasis, or to use all the abilities in some way. Damn it, didn't dodge that in time. And all of them have it slightly different. Okay. Link, I need you. Let's go up and clear this out. And switch down to Impa. Thank you, Impa. Alright, Impa needs to go somewhere else. Let's actually move her up to the center. And Rivali, I guess... Actually, let me move Rivali. Rivali is actually a pretty good character as well. Who do I main? I actually didn't get very far in Hyrule Warriors at all. I just got a little bit too frustrated with it. Whoops. I haven't used Rivali much, so I don't really remember too much about him, but I do know he's a good character. I'm gonna try to avoid all these enemies for the time being, though, just so I can get this part done. I think it was... yeah, here we go. Ha ha ha! Alright. Actually, on your way back, you can take care of that. And... yeah, that's right. She's going up there. And, alright, switch back to Link then. There we go. I've never been any good at doing flurry rushes. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not sure... whoa. I'm not sure about the whole Falco situation with Rivali. He kind of just sucks. I get what they were going for with him, but everyone just seems to hate him, and that's it. Up. This is a relaxing game to play. It requires a little bit of your... like, this is the kind of game I really enjoy playing. It's where it doesn't actually demand too much of you, unless you want it to demand more of you. But you can just turn off your brain for the most part, and just do whatever the hell you want to. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the Goron guy is not better than he is. You know how every game has a meta of some sort? You actually can... yeah, it's not on here. Before you go into a mission, you actually do have the option of playing with 2 players. I don't know if you can do it online, though. It's possible. I haven't given it a whirl yet, though. Okay, Link. Let's... Actually, that's not going to open yet. Let's have you move down there. And then we'll switch to Rivali. Let's hope they get away with something there. He has an interesting bomb move. Unfortunately, it didn't really hit.
Get another victory.
They do a fairly good job of making sure that everyone feels good to play. There haven't been too many characters that I don't really like playing at all. I can't remember Rivali's different moves. I think most of my problem is that I need to be airborne with him. Yeah, that's it there. As long as you're airborne, you're fine.
Cool down.
The frame rate really goes to shit sometimes, though. Even I saw that one. And I don't pay much attention to the frame rate most of the time. Wish you would hurry up and attack so I can actually... Fuck it, I'll just do one of these.
You stand a chance.
Oh, it doesn't actually have online multiplayer? Oh well, that's too bad. That would have been cool. Okay. Let's move you up. You go here. Go to Impa. You can probably tell Impa is pretty nuts.
Steel yourself. I am ready. It's time.
She really just, like, completely took over, Paya, or whatever her name is. I guess, I don't know, I fucked it up. Accidentally rolled my thumb over the wrong button. That's okay. This is Impa after all. Like, her bomb is different. Instead of throwing bombs, it does this weird suction thing where it siphons them into a bomb. I'll treat your injuries by spraying you with water.
Wow.
Sploosh. Wow. Gee willikers. That's some good splooshing, miss. You splooshed the absolute fuck out of me. Okay. Impa, you go ahead and move up as well. That door up north has still not unlocked. Okay, I guess I'll move up. As soon as you absorb 3 symbols, then you'll be completely powered up. Fire Guardian.
Steel yourself.
So even the Guardians have elementals now.
It's time.
It's gonna be well to get rid of this one. Or not. Alright. There we go. Yeah, the frame rate does choke sometimes, but personally I don't really notice it too much. Also bear in mind that sometimes what you're actually seeing is me slowing the game down. Because it does have like bullet time whenever you use certain things. Like whenever I use a wand. I forgot to even mention that wands exist. They act as like ammo guns in a way. Like think of wands as being guns that have a few bullets that you can use. Whenever you kill a Wizrobe, it replenishes your stock of ammo. But only for that specific element.
Sure.
Why not? Sure. Heal me more. Mifa mommy. Give heals. Heal mommy. Okay.
Link!
Link, are you still waiting on this door? Poor Link. What are we waiting on? I guess we really are gonna have to... I'll tell you what. Rivali, why don't you move up? Nah, I guess it's fine.
I won't fail.
I'll just rely on her. Impa will see us through. Run away. Ooh, standing on the side of the wall. Impressive. Whoops. Ah, that explains it. Wondering what was going on. Of course, the opposing element on these guys works really, really well. It'll replenish my fire. Silver Moblins begin an assault. I don't think we're good on the exterior. Rivali, you actually probably should just move up. Since this is so linear anyways. Ooh, goodness. There we go. Wanted to get one of those off before I lost my seals. Of course she Naruto runs. Are you crazy? This gotta be stupid. I never actually use my electric. I never really think about it because it doesn't have an opposing element as far as I know. Like, fire and ice work against one another really well. I have no idea what's going on with electric. It might just be the generic one. Even though I think the opposite is supposed to be wind or something. Yeah, wind. Because there's wind, blight, Ganon, and then whatever the Gerudo one is referred to as. Whenever enemies throw items, you can magnesis them out of midair. I'm just gonna fish him off this way. Ah, they need environmental effects? That makes sense, I guess. Whoops. Wander into that one. There we go. There are also different kinds of chests. This is the worst one. Unfortunately. Would have been nice to show off the best one. The ones that you want, as I recall, are the white and gold ones. Oh, what a thing to walk into. symbols for this. There we go. Yeah, weapons don't break in this game, but as I referred to earlier, it still has a bad system. Okay. And crates have stuff in them, of course. Actually, just go ahead and... Link, you poor dear. Oh, did it finally open? I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, actually, I need the... I can't move ahead. Alright. Here we go. Oh, it just opened. Alright. So yeah, Link is a bit more powerful than he was in Breath of the Wild, wouldn't you say? Or seems to be implied to be, certainly. You can also dye your clothing the same way that you could in Breath of the Wild. You have to unlock colors, though. Although I've only done that once, so I don't know if I'm going to get more of them. I don't think you can mix colors either, though. Okay, what if there's... Ooh, forgot. I haven't been doing my Koroks. Okay, there's actually a chest up here. Up. There you go. And I got those down there. There's actually a Korok back here somewhere. I have no idea where. And there's going to be a couple in this thing, whatever that is. Can't get to it yet, it looks like. It's fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, Link needs to go up here. There's really not too much point in killing these giant mobs of any enemies, as far as I know. Of course, I am not an expert in this game, certainly. Where is that treasure chest? Get out here. There it is. Ooh, a diamond. That's actually pretty useful. Okay. Oh, wow. They really started piling on down here, didn't they? Rivale, why don't you go down here? That'll be a great job for you, you dork. Then Link can... Link, I guess you'll just have to go around the same way, because I need Impa down here. Nope, Impa go around this way. There's a Korok somewhere around here. Probably, yep, here we go. There he is. Yahaha indeed. Grab some rupees. Alright. Clear out the next story objective, and then I'll have 2 more Koroks left. In addition to rescuing the world or whatever, who cares? Koroks, though. Yeah, Impa is just bitter Paya in every way. Paya may as well just not exist. Unless you're really into meek, adorable girls that don't want to talk. If that's your thing. Shit is not for me, certainly. Bad chest. Oh well. Wow. Wow. Can't get in here yet? Okay.
Link.
Alright, in that case. Let's run over there. Rivali. Rivali, did you get stuck under a guardian? Oh man, that's embarrassing, buddy. I've never actually seen the AI have their pathfinding stuck like that before, actually. It's fine. It's fine. Rivali never had anywhere to go anyways. He meant to do that. Because Rivali doesn't make mistakes. I imagine what actually happens is the game moves the AI around by teleporting them, except for whenever you're looking at them. So probably the fact that I saw what he was doing meant that he was not allowed to fix it. So it really was a case of, please don't look. Please don't. I'm not at my best. Whoa. That was rough. Oh, I just had to walk down here. That's cool. Rendering all this moot. Awesome. So, Rivali, you get to fly right back, since apparently that was part of the story.
I won't fail.
And that accomplished nothing, which is just radical. My personal favorite. My personal Jesus, right there. Okay. Aid Mipha. Alright, Mipha, what do you need? You want a kiss? What do you actually need? Aid her rescue of Robbie. So, walk in here? Oh, he's opening the door. Alright.
Yes, yes.
Robbie really shrunk in that 100 years, didn't he? His hair didn't change. Good for him. Looks like the Guardian barely survived getting that shit kicked out of it. Malice Guardian? Wow, I've never seen one of these. Ah, shit, didn't get it. Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of the trope of old people shrink comically. Like, they do in a sense, but that's a bit much. You can also shield yourself from damage, but it's such an unused mechanic for the most part that I always forget that it's even there. Even though I do love shielding, as everyone knows. Its main function seems to be parrying for characters that have shields, which means Urbosa and Link whenever he's using a one-handed weapon. You can also sort of cheese the flurry system by slowing down time a little bit with other moves. I know you can.
Heal yourself. I am ready. It's time.
Yeah, Impa's got it going on. Although she is very spammy. That's the one negative thing I would say about her. It really just feels like you're mashing the shit out of X. Yeah, I think that blocked damage. Maybe Zelda's dad used to be very, very tall. Like he was a giant at some point. I wish there was more variation with their final smashes, as it were. But that's good enough. Okay. Now there's got to be some Koroks in here somewhere. Although I have no idea where. Oh, treasure chest. Nice. Maybe in this chip or this box? Haha! It's one. And I think there's another one in here. I hope it's not on the lower level. Let me actually check real fast, because I don't want to miss out on the last one. A glowing spot in the south of the circular tower room in the Citadel. The lower floor this time. Shit. Then another one? What? Another one? Turn right after jumping down from the bridge. Oh. No, I've already done that. I don't know why they marked that as being number 6. In a crate in the southeast of the circular landing in the Citadel, the room with a tower in the middle. There's also a chest. So that's the one that I just got, number 4. So number 5 is one I'm going to get after this. Glowing spot in the south of the circular tower room in the Citadel lower floor this time. Okay. So I should run into it in a bit. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate it. Kill the Korok. No, I love Koroks. No, love is too strong a word. I don't love Koroks. They're alright. They're alright.
Fine, fine.
Rivali, shouldn't you be working? Actually, I'm gonna just... Here we go.
You stand a chance.
You can also cancel out of his stasis. Yeah, he has a good stasis. Probably has the best stasis in the game, actually. Shit. Shouldn't have cancelled out of his stasis that quickly, though. Shit. Don't need that, don't need that. Stasis again. The game does have some minor camera trouble sometimes, which I can't fault it too much for. I think everyone has a unique animation for killing Guardians, specifically for whatever reason. Which is good, but a little bit weird. I'm looking forward to getting to the end game so I can actually start upgrading everyone's actual stuff. Because right now it's kind of frustrating because I'm getting a very slow trickle of things I can actually use. Because of all the double seal nonsense in the game. Link, you also go down there. Whoa. Hey, what are you guys up to? The elemental, like, archer types of any enemy unit are really, really irritating. Not a big deal, but pretty annoying little enemies. Rivali and Guardian Legs don't seem to get along too well. Okay. Impa, there should be a glowing spot somewhere down here. Unless you have not moved. There it is, okay. Alright, last one. There we go. Now we can proceed with video game. Impa, you just go ahead to wherever this is, because that will be the final thing. And Link, even though I don't need to do this, let's just walk right up in here and annihilate all these guys at once. Not all at once, but mostly at once. There he is. Hey, asshole. Well, didn't even give me a chance to get out of that one. What if I can show off? Link can parry, but it's kind of awkward. Well, never mind. I guess we're doing this. The game always slows to a crawl whenever you get a bunch of chests all at the same time. I don't know why they spawn so many enemies in the area. Maybe it really is just so that you can farm them, but then again, I am guessing getting stuff that is not just trophies and monster-specific stuff. Maybe these white enemies drop more rare materials, and that's the point of farming them. You do get a little bit more pay for finishing missions quickly, but who cares?
What?
Whoop, walked into that one. Sometimes, whenever the camera can't go into the cinematic, it'll give you that. Okay, that's everything. Let's see what it wants me to do now. Whoa, okay. Quite a bit more, apparently. Impa, what you go down here, help out with volley, just in case. And Link, go ahead and plow through there. Actually, Impa, you just go up here. Volley can handle everything down there. Goodness, look at all that mess. That is a mess. Holy shit. Let me just... just in case.
You stand a chance.
Actually, I have a better way of dealing with this problem. A little bit over here. There we go. Shit, not now. That's not the best time for that. Hard to string together anything. There we go. That's what I wanted. I don't know that much about Rivali. I know he's way better than how I'm playing him, though.
Be still.
There is some tech in this game. It's not a fighting game or anything, but there is an optimal way to string together attacks. There we go. Alright. Whoa. Ah, shit. Oh, she's up there, no wonder. I'll just let her handle that. Nice. Okay. Let's move in, help her. 2 Hinoxes at the same time. Shouldn't be a huge deal. Whoops. I keep getting it. It's a little bit hard to control Link's arrows. Not too bad, though. Yeah, I think a game like this is about as close to a fighting game as I would ever want to get. Don't really have any interest in that. Goodness, he flew for a second. No, this direction, please. You can also jump off walls to go into a glider that gets you other kinds of attacks, but I haven't really found much of a use for it yet. It's probably something. Open up. Alright. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, you're still fighting him. Oh, I'm controlling... Oh. Well, here's our chance, I guess. I didn't even realize I was controlling him. Whoa. Daruk is fine. He could be worse, he could be better. He could be much better. Could be much worse. But he could be more better than he could be worse. For some reason, the larger characters seem to have better... You would think it'd be the other way around. The larger characters seem to have better flurry attacks. Or they're easier to pull off, I should say. I like his bomb move, though. That one giant-ass bomb. I mean, he's pretty cool looking. Nope, move out of the way of that, please.
Stasis!
Yeah. Oh, goodness. I haven't really bothered leveling him up too much, so that was... Oh, wait. Already?
Understood.
Yeah!
Link!
I don't want them running away. These Malice Guardians are no joke, though. Let's move everyone up here. Oh, okay. I should have gotten these guys first, I guess. Wonder if you get anything special for doing those first. Oh, it just makes them all fall down. Okay. So I guess fate has deemed it necessary to get rid of all the Guardians. Oh, they can't get down there. Alright, all of you guys move over here. I mean, and then watch, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. Defeat all enemies. Oh, you can just jump now, okay. Sometimes it lets you do that, sometimes it doesn't. That's probably the furthest I've ever seen it do that. No.
Sure, little guy.
You too.
Rivali.
Volley. Also. Rivali, please. Rivali. He's so uncooperative. There you go.
Understood.
Who's a moderately good boy? Not you. He's an asshole. Yo, that bird, he asshole. He is, everyone knows it. Anyways, we'll just switch back to info.
Fine, fine. Understood.
Oops. You can also heal yourself mid-battle using this lower little bitty fiery fruit option. Ah, didn't get all my seals up. That's fine now. Impa's fucking nuts. This was a big mission. You can tell that all the story missions are pretty long. Shielding me. This is one good use for shielding. I don't think she can parry. Nah, she can't parry. Like, you need to get your ass down there, buddy. Yeah, the particle effects are pretty nuts. This would be a great PC game. Unfortunately, Nintendo, so that'll never happen. Well, it will happen, it just, you know... It won't happen the way they want it to happen. You looked at our game, DMCA. How dare you think of our game while you slept, DMCA. You heard about our game in a magazine, DMCA. You played a game in 1989 starring Mario, DMCA. Hyrule Warriors is a game that benefits a lot from the fact that it was up and going for so long. I wonder what they're going to do as far as the DLC for this game.
Fantastic.
I'm not sure what the sales were for this. But this is a pretty decent game. If you want something to screw around with, it's a pretty good distraction. Oh, I actually got a... Oh, we're finally there. So this is what happens. Impa cannot carry any more weapons. So it makes you go in and sell them. So we absolutely don't want to sell anything that has 2 on it. 2 pluses. Don't want that. This is what I started the game with right here. I need to upgrade to one of these. Because you can see this level 1 weapon has a damage rating of 52. This one has a damage rating of 52 as well, but it's level 18. So a big discrepancy. Especially with these things. Right, so it's pretty easy to just sell off. Yeah, I guess it's fine. I'll sell off the ones that don't have any pluses at all first. Because the ones that don't have any seals on them whatsoever are still useful, that you could use them for leveling up, although they don't really do too much. I don't need to sell all these, but I will for the hell of it. Damage to full hearts. Well, no, I better keep that because that actually has a good base attack value. I probably should keep that because it'll probably be good to fuse into. What you're actually looking for is attack speed double plus. That's the most useful seal in the entire game. By far, too. Because the game is really, really concerned with being able to deliver attacks very quickly, because most of the gameplay revolves around breaking status. And the faster your ability to deliver combos, the faster that happens. Everything sort of revolves around it. You guys better hope that Georgia shit goes through. Because goddamn, that's the only way that stuff like this is going to improve for streamers. Not to get political, but unless the Dems gain complete control of the Senate, then shit's just gonna stay exactly the way it is now. Even though DMCA is pretty much dead in the water. So once you complete a story mission... once you complete a story mission, you gain a whole lot more stuff on the map. So you can kind of just... you can repeat these things. The different missions. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned that. Let's find one. Like, if you see something pulsing like this, that means that you can invest in it, and that'll get you unlocked. That'll get it unlocked for you. Like this unlocks a bonus combo for Link's two-handed attacks. That's good. I still haven't been able to upgrade any of those, but still good. I have that. I'm trying to find one that I don't have enough resources for yet. I don't know why I did that. I'll probably have the resources for most of these, though. That's a funny little bird head icon. Yeah, I think I actually have all these, unfortunately. Oh, here we go, here we go. Like this, for example, I don't have enough honeycombs. Can't get enough of those honeycombs. So I can assign them to a sensor using X. See? And if you're wondering what that does, like at the start of the game I had no idea what was going on. It just shows you on this map where exactly you can find them. So in this case, with these honeycomb things, or it's coarser bee honey, I think is what it actually is, there are no missions on the map that actually grant it. But in this case, you can just buy them, which is sort of uncommon. I forget about them just making generic noises like that. Unfortunately, they come in scant quantities, so I have to remember to buy them every single time that I do a mission, because they will restock on every mission. Now if I can find another one. I kind of doubt I'm going to, though. Oh, here we go. Okay, assign this to sensor, and you notice now there is a purchasable option at this stable where I can buy something. Goodness. Fine, buy all of them. Fuck it. But that's probably not going to be enough to supply all of them. So now you'll notice, since I bought all of them, that no longer lights up, but there are certain missions where you will be probably fighting guardians. That's probably the reason why they're lighting up. And that would allow me to gather more of the materials there. At first I thought that the whole sensor thing was for whenever you were inside of a mission, that it would make the materials spawn, or it would make the barrels light up or something. Nope. The only thing it does is just allow you to see where they will be rewarded from individual missions. So that proves useful if you're trying to prioritize what to do in these missions. Like, for example, in this one, I need more ancient screws, I think it is. And apparently I'll find them here. So I can just select this mission since I haven't done it yet, and kill two birds with one stone. And I think just for the sake of it being my first stream back, I'll probably call it after this one. I don't want to waste people's time too much. Plus, I'm not wholly recovered just yet. I've been feeling pretty well, but I have to be careful with my body. I also still need to try to get more exercise. I've only been able to go back to rowing once recently, and that kind of killed me for the rest of the night. So the more exercise I can get in, the better I'll be. That means I'll be able to do more work. So you'll notice my objective with these guys is to wait until I can exploit their stamina meter, whatever you want to call it. Then after that, I'll try to get in as many hits as I can. I didn't get it. Then once I do that, once I get in a full combo, then I'll try to stasis them. So that I can get in another full combo. Don't you... Let's see what you're up to. There we go. Unfortunately, since I use my power, means I won't be able to use stasis, but that's fine. I don't think I actually caught the plague as a word now. I did have a severe amount of anxiety for a while, and that in concert with a bunch of other things, whoops, resulted in me having a very bad experience. Whoops. I forgot they did that. No good at flurries. Waiting for one of them to use one of those... God damn it. Alright, this is getting my ass kicked doing this. Here, finally. That's what I wanted. Oh my god, another one? Alright, after this, have a good idea for them. Yeah, don't... Whenever you have some sort of anxiety or panic or stress attack on top of other things, that's a bad time. But that was a while ago. Haven't really felt any anxiety since. Not in probably a couple weeks, I guess. Sounds good. Get it. Yeah. You really have to... The timing on flurry rushes is really, really specific. It's like you have to... You absolutely must have been hit. Like, even that. It's amazing that... Like, rolling in a Souls game or Bloodborne is actually more forgiving. Pretty intense. Yeah, here you rascals. Hey, these bokoblins are just always up to no good. Always up to tomfoolery, they are. Yes, sir. Yeah, I actually have Cyberpunk, and I'm not too concerned about playing it at the moment. Damn. These smaller guardians, you really motor them. Yeah. Especially not right now. Imagine Cyberpunk will... Considering how much they've delayed it, it's not surprising at all that it's basically unfinished even now. Like, I don't know why people thought it was going to be complete. Plus, it also seems like the kind of game that modders are really going to have a field day with. So it'd be nice to wait for that as well. Gotta get those boob and wiener sizes up. Yes, sirree. There you go, wieners. You know we love them. Big old wieners. Yes, sir. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Like a waitress in a southern bar. What do you fellas feel like today? Big old wieners. Big wieners, big boobies, man. You boys say the same thing every time you come in here. What can I say? We're creatures of habit. We want foodie dicks. I know you do, honey. Okay. Oh, it wants me to fight one of these. These, I think it's cryosis? Yes, okay. Come, my sweets. These are sort of fun to fight. They're kind of one note, though. There's not too much to them. I don't think I'm gonna get through all this. No, too much. Okay. It basically has two... I think it's gonna be bombs this time. Yep. Whoa, really? It completely skipped it. Doesn't matter. He was already low anyways. Look at those tiny little feetsies. Oh, you roll back over. I want to see them beans. Alright, what do you got for me this time? Cryosis again? Show it. Show feet. Cryosis. There we go. Should get it this time. Ah, shit. Still didn't get it. What the? Oh, I wonder what that was. What are they doing? Just losing their minds. There we go. I like the happy-go-lucky music they're playing. You're murdering an extremely rare giant animal. Probably the most rare and elusive animal on the planet. Kill it. Kill it. Cryosis again. Man, it has not used a single, I was wanting to show off the bomb one, but he's never used it. That's strange. I'll just let him go through another one. What's gonna bother us? Hey, hey, hey! Think you're doing? Asshole. Come on, bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Nope. Alright, fine, whatever. You know what? I'll just end it this way. Yeah, that's fun. Look at those little feetsies. Like grains of sand. These are the days of the life that I took. He's fucking dead. Okay, we are starting to get more of these things. Again, I am not sure if the attack rating that you get matters at all. I really hope it doesn't, because it would suck if it turned out you got one of these things to max rating with all the seals that you want, and it's like, oh, you were actually off by 2 points whenever you rolled it at level 1, so now it's bad. Oh, that would suck. But the Royal Broadsword is actually the other best one-handed weapon in the game. Although I forget how you're supposed to build it. Because each weapon actually gets 2 seals once you get them at a high enough level that you cannot change. Ooh, yes, attack speed. That's exactly what I need. That's a good roll. This is the first weapon I've ever rolled that actually has exactly what it needs to have. That's very good. I'm gonna go fuse that right now. Discord's workshopping something. That's good. I hope it produces a viable offspring to terrorize the world at large. And sometimes whenever you beat a mission, it'll unlock another mission. Because your work is never done. And before I forget this, give honey. Give honey, honey. Thank you. Alright. Now. Let's see, which is better? This is the one that I have been leveling. Level 52. I can't tell if this one is better or worse, though. It may not actually matter, I don't know. Probably this one, actually. So if you use... I have a level 7. If I use this one as my base, and I go down to my level 7, that would give me a level 9. Oh, really? Cool. And it would also give me that. Alright. That's pretty nifty, I should say. And it would have attack value of 62 at level 9. Alright, so what if I reversed it? That would give me an attack value of 54 at level 8. That's unusual. So starting with the one that has a higher level actually reduces its level. So strange. 8 and 54. Yep, this is definitely better, using this one as the base. Unfortunately, that also means I can't level up anything else unless it has no seal on it whatsoever. Like, for example, this is actually good, but this needs to go on a two-handed weapon. I haven't mentioned that. Link has 3 distinct weapon classes he can use. He can use one-handed weapons, he can use two-handed weapons, and he can use spears. Spears are his worst one. Two-handed weapons are pretty good, but the way they work is they have moves that lower your health, but they also have moves that raise your health. So the reason why you want to keep things like damage at 30 hearts per less is so that you can dump those onto a two-handed weapon. Though spears are also fine, they're just not as good as one- and two-handed weapons. There's not a lot to them, really. They're flashy to look at, but they don't really have much of a function. I guess they're more for clearing out big groups of enemies, maybe, if you look at it that way. And I don't think I have anything else that has nothing on it. Nope, nope, nope. No, this one. Here we go. These two. Although I want to keep one of these. Maybe I'll keep both of those so I can level them up. Okay, but this is really the main thing I wanted to do. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yes. So having attack speed on that is really nice. Good. This is actually the first time I've ever felt like I've made any progress towards making the weapon that I want to make. So I'm going to lock that to make sure I don't accidentally destroy it. And call this a rousing success. Do I have anything? No, I don't. Okay. Alright. Alright, not gonna get too aggressive with my streaming just yet, because I can tell that I'm already sort of not worn down, but I'm not used to doing it since I haven't streamed or recorded content like this in quite a while. In between this and all those videos I've been releasing lately, I'm a little bit, yeah, kind of like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed me streaming. I'll end it here. Oh, I really appreciate everyone that's stuck around with me. I know I do a lot of content across all sorts of different platforms, but still, it's a little bit unusual for me to, to do the Twitch thing and see so many people still supporting me there. But all the same, let's send you guys over to... let's send you over the zone. Why not? How about that? Alright, we'll end it here. You guys go have fun with Zone. Zone actually, after... I think like maybe even 2 months of trying, finally got Anka in Zone's Animal Crossing town, which took absolutely forever. I think it was like... oh, it was something like 6,000 tries before she actually showed up. It was nuts. Alright, anyways. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you so much for continuing to contribute to me and whatnot. I'll get back to work and keep making content for you guys to hopefully help you guys stave off the nightmare that is real life. See you guys next time, okay? Bye-bye.